Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hotfix Gauntlet. My name is Listar, and I'll be your host for our finals today. That's right, we're finally at the finals. It is the match we've been waiting to see, Andy versus Alpha 5. It's a bit of a grudge match, so I'm excited to see it. Before we get into it, though, let's give a few announcements. So we have 3 special events coming up in the next 3 months. We have our all-women speedrunning event, Frame Fatales, returning with another event, Fleet Fatales, online on November 15th to November 21st. Go to gamestartquick.com/Frame Fatales for more info. Volunteer selections are out November 2nd, so if you submitted a volunteer application, be sure to stay tuned for that. We have West Coast Weekend, December 4th to December 6th, and the schedule will be released on November 20th. So stay tuned for that. And AGDQ 2021 online is January 3rd to January 10th, 2021. And the games list will be released this Saturday, Halloween, October 31st. You can feel free to tweet us at GamesDoneQuick and let us know what you're hoping to see for the schedule. With that, hi everyone. Hi Xandra.
Hi.
Xandra Vandra is here once again for the final time. We are here to give out some states. If you've missed us this entire time, basically what the Gauntlet is it is a tournament where we give players games and states and goals. So for example, if I give you Mario and it starts you at 8-4 and I say beat the game, that's the goal that you have to do. You have to beat the game, and then if you do, hey, you score a point. The person who scores the most points by the end of the round wins. And our first match of the day is going to be one of those matches where we give them 10 states and they get to choose what they are. The one after that will be a little bit different. Xander, do you want to explain what we're doing here?
Absolutely. If you look at the little bracket we have right now, on the far right, it says that the winner of this match will face loser of match 30 if necessary. This means that in a double elimination tournament, usually, the person in the winner's bracket gets a free gets a free elimination. That's how it is. So, in this case, if the person in the loser's bracket would win, then we'd have to do another match. So we figured, well, why do a whole bunch of work on a 50-50 chance that it might not happen? Let's just do both matches, but spin it around a bit, taking inspiration from such previous GDQ events like the Mario Maker relay race that was had in previous events. So basically, the way it's going to work is we're going to have the regular finals match with, typical 10 states. Players will pick which state they want to do first. We have an hour, and however many states you win, you complete in that time will be your score, except the winner, the person from the winner's bracket, in this case, I believe Andy, will have 2 points for each state completed instead of 1 point. And at the end, we tally the score, and the difference between the two means each point turns into a 15-second head start in the grand final match, the Decathlon.
What is the Decathlon, Xandra?
10 states, 1 order. A line, a gauntlet of gauntlets. 10 individual states, numbered 1 through 10, and it's a race. You do 1 state in the exact order they're given, and the winner is the first person to complete the final state. And the time they start at will be determined by the match we're about to see.
Yes, exactly. Right now, people are expecting Andy to be the victor. Andy is very commonly known for winning all of these tournaments that we put him into. However, and he does have a head start because of this. However, Alpha 5 is not down yet. No matter what, we will be getting 2 matches today. Our first match will be an hour, and then the second one will be however long it takes. Our cutoff period is an hour and 30 minutes because I don't want to make these people play video games for 3 hours straight. That would be mean.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Our first match, however, is the finals.
It's even though
it is It is technically not the final round, it is the finals, and our goals here, you might notice there's a theme with them. So, let's introduce our games for this coming match. We have Advanced Buster Hawk Blade Lancer.
Oh, Liz, I want to do, how about you say the game, and then throw it back to me, and I'll say what the goal is for that state.
That sounds like a great idea. Advanced Buster Hawk Blade Lancer.
The goal, beat the game.
Alien Soldier.
Beat the game.
Castlevania Bloodlines.
Beat the game.
Mega Man Wily Wars.
Beat the game.
Lion King.
Beat the game.
Jungle Book.
Get 10 gems. And beat the game.
Sonic 2.
Beat the game.
Sonic Pocket Adventure.
Beat the game.
Bionic Commando.
Beat the game.
Midnight Resistance.
Beat the game.
So they have to beat the game in all of these different states. We have given them the final level or the final boss, essentially.
Yep. Or a mixture of the two in some cases.
Yes. I'm very excited. Some of these games. Okay, so
I'm so excited.
Advanced Buster Hawk Blade Lancer is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm just very excited to see some of these games. I'm very glad I was able to give them. You have no idea how sad I was that I wasn't able to give Ristar, considering it's my favorite game of all time.
Aww.
I tried this entire Gauntlet, and every single match shot me down.
Aww.
We try to make sure that our players have about the same level of knowledge with these games, which is difficult with someone like Andy. But with that, good luck to our runners, and they're off.
Off we go! Oh, heck yeah. Right.
Andy's starting with Sonic 2, and Alpha's starting with Mega Man.
Yeah!
So, neither of them have played Wily Wars, but both of them have played Sonic 2 because they are people who exist. So, the goal is to beat the game. So, what better spot than to put them up against Silver Sonic, and then Robotnik's Egg Machine.
Yeah, is this the PAL version of Wily Wars?
This is the PAL version of Wily Wars.
Oh, that's so nice. That's way nicer.
Yeah,
way nicer.
It is very slow. It is the PAL version specifically because this was made by Wolfman. Thank you, Wolfman 2000, for the state. It made it easier for him to set up the state to have it be PAL.
I mean, also, fair enough. Like, final boss of Wily Wars is no joke. So this is like,
yes.
It's a nice like way to get things rolling.
To be fair, I speedrun this game, so it's a joke to me. But
oh yeah, no, fair enough. Speaking of jokes, I'm like excited to see folks dip into Bionic Commando over there.
That's your state. Most of these are my state, but that's your only one for this one, right? But you do have a lot for the next one.
Yeah, because Bionic Commando, I could not give them the last level because it's so huge and it is a grueling grappling hook like Gauntlet, and you have to be perfect. It's so hard, but there's a really good nugget that I think like could be Gauntlet's state in that one, so that's what I gave him.
The left state, the Sonic 2 state, was also made by Wolfman, but I was thinking of giving that state to begin with.
So, Rockman, I've been thinking, what the heck have you been fighting? What is that?
I don't know, some kind of robot. You knock off its knees, you knock off its body, and now you just gotta fight it again.
It's Dr. Wily! It was Dr. Wily the whole time!
Can you... Jesus, I cannot believe we got fooled again.
Every time.
Every time with this. Oh, did Andy get Sonic or did he die? I actually did not notice. First blood for Andy. All right, Andy got 1 point with Sonic. Moving on to Castlevania Bloodlines.
Nice.
Gotta
Sonic
fight Death.
Go. Oh, right. Yeah, you gotta fight. Really? Death is the final ending? Wow, okay, sure.
There are, I believe, 3 final bosses in Bloodlines, depending on how you do things. I used the password to get here, so we have to fight Death.
right, and you get tarot cards. Oh, I love this fight.
Yeah, this fight's actually really sick.
Oh no, Alpha 5 having to restart.
Because we are in the PAL version, for those who don't know, over in Europe, they have the PAL format of video format. And basically on the Genesis, what that means is all the European games run, I think, 2/3 roughly the speed. It's like 40 hertz to 30 hertz, I believe. You might notice it's running really slow. Well, it does run really slow and laggy in the American version as well. It's just a very slow and laggy game. But now it's even worse.
Yeah, Andy has picked a chonky state.
Yes. It is... Both of these states can be pretty long, but definitely the Bloodlines one is one of the longer states.
Hey, so we have two Sonic states. We have Sonic 2 and we have Sonic the Pocket. What is this one?
Sonic the Pocket? Sonic Pocket Adventure for the Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Oh, right. Gosh, that... I never actually got
that. How could you forget that exists? It's the most popular Sonic game.
I've never actually touched or seen a Neo Geo Pocket. I've only I heard about it in whispers in magazines and stuff.
I wish I had a Neo Geo Pocket. Those things are rad. Alpha is doing some weird strategies with the magnet beam here.
Remember, magnet jail is forever.
So he has not noticed that he has an E-Tank yet?
I was wondering if we gave... Yeah, we did give him the E-Tank. Of course we did.
To make this a little bit nicer. No.
And Andy fighting Gears. Hi, Gears.
Hi, Gears. I really like this fight. It's a cool fight. It's like 3D. The future is now.
I love it when the boss just crawls on the ground and throws a tantrum.
Either Alpha has missed the fact that he has an E-Tank, which that is a really bad mistake, or he's trying to save it for the final form, because he knows there are 3.
Good old fisticuffs, Riley. The thing I love about Mega Man, though, is that you learn. Once you know what the weakness is, you can use it after that, and it's going to make the fight quicker.
Yes.
So that's already 2 points for Andy, which means 30 seconds head start in the decathlon once this is done. But Alpha 5 has plenty of time to catch up.
Yes, indeed.
Wily, could you come down from up there? That's rude.
This is a pretty tricky final boss. I actually don't remember the weapon that we used for this. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure it's Leaf Blade because everything in Wily Wars is weak to Leaf Blade for some reason.
Heck yeah!
It's the most powerful weapon to use in Wily Wars.
Yep, there we go. E-Tank.
Well, he has realized he had it. That's good.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, especially in a save state situation.
He found the weakness! Top spin. It will hurt you.
Of course it's top spin.
Because it's top spin. I love top spin. It's one of my favorites.
I want to like it so much. I think
Boom!
that's it for Alpha 5.
That is it for Alpha 5. Alpha 5 has beat the game!
Beat the game! Wily agrees. Yes, you did indeed.
Oh. Ooh, good dodge there, Andy. Andy has defeated death itself.
Whoa. Andy will live on forever. Maybe?
But that's not the finals.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Is it? Wow.
It's not all of it. Yep. I made the state a little bit longer.
Oh, right. You also have to fight Earth with Battery.
Yep.
Alpha 5 just chilling. I want to see Wily get it. You know. Come up in time.
I do really love that final credit scene though.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bionic Commando. Yeah. So this is the final boss. Technically, it is an extremely difficult fight. Okay. Alpha 5 has figured it out. You need to climb up onto its hands. You have very little time to do it. The final boss is a hit point sponge. So I kind of set it up so that you were one hit kill and the boss had like maybe 3 health left. Alpha 5 did that way faster than I expected anyone to.
Why is this at an angle? Oh my god, this is extremely upsetting me. It's like a funny house of mirrors. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is to imply that yes, the airship is falling. However, you do have some lives because at the end of this hallway, you will meet up with Super Joe, who will give you a weapon and a final mission.
Super Joe.
Shout out to Bionic Commando on the Game Boy. I love that game so much. Gosh, it's so good.
I believe Andy has got it. Boom!
Nice!
Girl Dracula is dead.
Alright, here we go.
Well, that's not the end.
No, again? Oh my gosh. Alright, so you have one shot at the cockpit.
Oh my goodness.
And he got it.
Wow!
Wow.
Good aim.
Yep, you swing and then you have to shoot the cock. You have one shot, and otherwise the ship just guns you down.
See, the thing with Bloodlines is it's supposed to be a trap state. It's intentionally a trap state. It's a really hard, really long state, but they know that it is. Both of them have played Castlevania Bloodlines before. So if Andy messes this up, he is taking a considerable risk to get a head start here on Bloodlines.
Alright, now, Alpha 5 just needs to figure out how... Yep, okay, he understands what needs to be done to do the,
Oh no! Oh, this is... stressful.
Yeah, you need to swing and then do an upswing. There's really not that much after this, so it's really just, you need to nail that little part of it.
Doesn't he have enough time?
Maybe?
Oh, not if he keeps doing that.
I believe he has one more life since he... Yep.
And he's almost got it! Boom! And that's still not it.
No, I believe in Alpha 5.
God, how much of a boss fight this was. Final phase. He's doing actually really well against, this. I don't know, like, Cookie Monster is, Cookie Monster, I always recognize that that's what it looks like. Oh, no!
No!
Oh my god, and he's trying again? No, he's like, nope! Oh, Andy, that was such a gamble.
Alpha, yeah, I don't think Alpha 5. No.
Ooh, both of them fail pretty long states.
Yep. Thankfully, the lead up to this is pretty quickly. But yeah,
fighting against Robotnik, or Eggman, in Sonic Pocket Adventure.
It's Tiny Robotnik and Tiny Sonic. They're so cute.
This game's really good. The whole thing is that you're supposed to stand on top of these explosions and hit Robotnik.
That's so cute. I never noticed the lead up. Robotnik just like, when is Sonic gonna...
I also like this because this is the first 2D Sonic game that had Robotnik in his new outfit. That's what I was looking for. Andy not realizing that he can jump on top of the explosions yet. Robotnik does come down to fight you himself after a little bit. But it takes a long time to if you're trying to wait for that.
In Alpha 5, practicing a little bit in the hallway before the actual escape sequence, which is good. Oh no! Missed the shot!
Missed.
See, yeah, the window is pretty small.
That is a really small window, yeah. I can't believe he got that first try.
Yeah, same. Oh no! Oh, too quick once again. One more shot. Yeah, the escape after that is not that bit of a challenge. However, if you don't have the muscle memory of the swing and then shoot your grapple up, then I can totally see how it's tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, players like having trouble like with a part I was not expecting them to, and making a cakewalk of the thing I was definitely sure would be a challenge.
Andy has beat the boss and got through Act 2. Sonic has passed.
Heck
However,
yeah!
that is not the end.
Surprise! Once again.
Once again, there is one more boss. It's a pretty short one. I'm not about to give them a 3-phase Dracula fight again.
He got it! Oh my gosh, Alpha 5 figured it out.
Alright.
There we go. Yeah, the rest should not be that tricky.
Boom! Andy got it. Now he just has one more thing to do. Gotta chase down Robotnik. Boom! Alright, and there Andy gets another point.
And he has the double Sonic. Oh no, Alpha 5, please! No!
Nope. No way. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, this boss, imagine if it takes like about 50 shots to destroy this boss, at least with the weapon I have equipped at this point. But I wanted to give them the little spread gun because it's just so useful, generally speaking.
Yeah. I like how the two states that Andy complete are both the Sonic states.
Yeah, Sonic and Sonic as well. Oh my gosh, it's so slow.
It's
so many sprites at the screen also. So we haven't seen Jungle Book or Lion King, we haven't seen Midnight Resistance or Grey Lancer, no Alien Soldier.
They're probably going to avoid Midnight Resistance because I'm pretty sure the exact quote was hold on, let me find the exact quote they said about Midnight Resistance.
Midnight Resistance was always like a fascinating game to me because it's one I never got to see in action. I only saw it in magazines.
Ooh. I wish I had seen it as a kid. I learned about it 2 years ago on my Genesis Quest, where I'm playing all the Genesis games.
Oh, nice. Isn't it great to just decide you're going to play every game in a specific category?
It's actually a lot of fun. Okay, so here's Andy's description of Midnight Resistance. Wait, hold on. There. Wait, nope, I lost it. Where'd it go?
No.
Oh, okay, here's Alpha 5's description of Midnight Resistance. I know that A, the base gun sucks, B, flamethrower's good, and it's like Contra, but for people who hate themselves.
Oh no.
Well, I like it a lot. It's I speed run it, so make that how you will.
Nice. Alright, Alpha 5 has made it past the point again. Really very close to the end there. I think that's the last part, and then you just need to, like, head out the door.
Oh no!
No, but you need to give yourself a little bit more room to have the chance to, like... Yeah, oh, it's so close. We believe in Alpha. But yeah, I love the Game Boy version because, well, it's a little bit nicer because it starts you off with more health at the very start of the game. And also, it's just, I feel it's a little bit more polished, which I've always appreciated. It's also extremely more anime.
That's fascinating. Hearing the words, the Game Boy version is more polished.
Yeah! I'm also I'm wondering why Alpha's having trouble with this spot, considering he nailed the swing at the very start and made quick work of that one. But yeah, okay, good. Maybe it's a muscle memory thing. Ooh. Oh my gosh!
I think he's got it.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no, he's getting distracted! No!
Oh no! Follow me to your doom is what he actually meant. Oh, that's so rude.
Ooh, Andy dies on the final phase.
No!
Yeah, the timing on the swing is tough.
Yeah, it's way easier if you don't grapple so far on the corner. If you like grapple further to the left, as far left as you can, then it's really no problem. Alpha might believe that you need to like drop, like, I think this is a case where he believes the challenge is more complicated than it actually is. If you just hold right when you're swinging, you will launch yourself, like just did earlier. Yeah, like that. Okay, I think you figured out the mechanics of it.
Really pushing hard on this one.
Yeah.
I guess it's a matter of like, hey, I put a lot of effort into it. I might as well beat it.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I think especially if he just like now figured out the mechanics of it, then the rest should be relatively straightforward. And yeah, folks in chat, it's the finals. So all the states are in the finals of each game, so you have to beat the game. Also, Liz, I think we're getting some sort of interference from your microphone.
Sure.
Maybe some wind blowing into it or something?
Oh, hold on. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. I have my fan on. It's hot.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's complete opposite here. It's practically freezing.
I'll try it again.
Ah. That's okay. We have technical difficulties and we deal with them. Much like our racers are doing right now, except the technical difficulties are taking the form of giant robots who want to destroy them.
That's a pretty big difficulty.
It is.
All right, Andy is on the final phase again of Wily, and Alpha is onto the final phase of Bionic Commando.
Yes, Alpha must escape the Albatross, which is a giant airship.
They're both stuck on pretty long and hard states. Some of these are way easier than others. Honestly, yeah. All of these are pretty hard, though. Except maybe Alien Soldier. Alien Soldier's kind of hard. I'm curious if they're even going to attempt to play Lancer, because I think it's way out of their wheelhouse. I don't think either of them are very into, shmups.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, okay. Alpha 5 always in the last seconds figures out an important mechanic. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yes, you exploded, but you learned something. Yeah, thankfully, this specific match isn't about the total score, it's about the difference in score.
Yes. We're 25 minutes into the match.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well.
Almost. And then... I'm sorry, I'm a little tired tonight.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I'm also exhausted. I'm not sure what's going on. Seasonal things. Seasonal changes. It's getting colder. Days are shorter. That actually has an effect on you that you might not notice. I keep forgetting that.
Colder? What's that? What's that like? I would like it to be colder.
It's like when Mother Nature opens the fridge.
Oh, can it open the fridge down here in the south too?
I don't think I have
or like the
power over
freezer.
that. Best of luck.
Oh, Sandra! You're Canadian, you have power over cold. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, I wonder if there's, like, at this point, I'm just wondering if there's something wrong with, like, Alpha's controller, because it always works, no problem doing it to the left, but the right is having a problem. I'm perplexed.
He keeps trying really hard on this. I would have given up a while ago.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, we have to switch to something else. I wonder what it is. Oh my gosh,
Alien
Soldier!
Soldier!
No, Alien Soldier, I'm sorry.
This is Alien Soldier, yep. So this is a classic, oh, it's exit.
Let's go. Got it.
Did he just
Let's go.
did he go without any weapons? Come on. Alpha. Okay, well, so this is a boss 'em up, as I call it. It's like a run and gun action game where you fight nothing but bosses. And I have them on the final boss here.
Nice. Oh wow, that is okay.
Now, the thing with Alien Soldier is it's a really complex game that has a lot of controls and rules to it. However, it tells you them on the on the screen before you get started into the level. He just didn't read them.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
Oh, when I wasn't looking, Andy completed Wily Wars. Great job, Andy.
Nice.
Moving on to the Lion King. It's the final level of the Lion King. You gotta beat up Scar.
Revenge.
I'm pretty sure both of the players have played Lion King before, so they know what they're doing for this state. It is still a hard state. This was another one given us by Wolfman. Thank you, Wolfman.
So, folks are asking if these all games that the runners haven't done before. These are games that the runners have equal experience with. Sometimes that means they haven't played it, sometimes it means they've played it a little bit.
Yes. So, for example, neither of them have played Alien Soldier. They know absolutely nothing about Alien Soldier. Both of them have played, oh man, he was actually really close. Why is he only using the normal gun? Come on, you can, okay. Alright, sure. He actually almost got that boss fight first try, which is pretty great.
Yeah, to be fair, also, I'm like, we are almost at halftime, so this might be a situation where, like, you know, it is a stressful situation, and you might not see all of the information that you have access to at once.
Yes.
And might not realize, Alpha might not realize you have such a choice when it comes to loadout. I love the target says, you have to defeat this boss's ponytail.
It's a pretty killer ponytail, too.
Yeah! I love the design.
This game has the best art. Like, all extremely unique aliens and bosses. There's like 26 or something bosses. There's a lot of them. And they're all really cool.
It kind of looks like, oh, it's Gunstar Heroes, except everyone is like beefy furries.
Hell yeah.
This looks great. So is energy the boss's health?
Yes. No, enemy is the boss's health.
Oh, it says enemy. It says enemy right there. Okay.
Yes. There's a player, which is how much health you have. There's force, which is your ammo for your gun. And then enemy, which is the enemy's health.
Alpha getting pretty close.
Yeah, he is pretty close. However, he doesn't have much health.
Oh, you only really need the one at the end.
That's true.
Oh no!
Let's go. Got it.
Emergency.
It's an emergency. There's an intruder in the final boss cave.
If you all have not played this game, one of my favorite things that I get to do in Gauntlet is introduce people to games that they may not have heard of that I love a lot. And yeah, that's Alien Soldier. It is a 10 out of 10 experience to me. One of the best games on the Sega Genesis, and you should definitely check it out.
That's the exact same reason why we really wanted to put Bionic Commando for the Game Boy in this one. I feel it's kind of overlooked, and it's so good. It's so much. I really prefer it to the NES version because it's so anime, and I can totally see like why Alien Soldier is a game that you would love. This looks great.
It's so good. You should try it.
Yeah, I kind of want to play it.
There we go.
Whee!
Alpha has changed the
Oh yeah, bars. I like bars.
The heads-up display.
I'm a visual person myself, so.
I like the numbers, but that's just me.
Yeah, I usually don't have the time to actually look and process the numbers, so if I can just like, you know, in the corner of my eye, see like a colorful bar, that's enough for me. Zoom! Is that it?
Boom! That is it.
Nice!
I didn't give only states that had 1 billion forms to it. And as much as the game is actually really freaking hard, the final boss is not that bad. And it gives you unlimited continues, so. Unless you're playing super hard mode, then you have limited continues. That's the only difference, is unlimited continues versus limited continues.
Nice.
Easy and hard. All right, halfway
All right,
there.
what's
It
next?
is 3-2.
Oh my gosh, there it is.
Yes.
Oh, this game looks way better in screenshots. I'm sorry, just like, oh, okay.
Damn, rude.
Oh, wait, was there an arcade version of it?
There was an arcade version.
Oh, I probably only remember the arcade versions, that's why. Okay. I did not mean to diss this game, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a little ugly at times.
Oh no.
I gave them 2 lives.
Oh, it's a one-hit.
It is a one-hit game. It's like Contra.
Oh.
This game isn't like Contra. This game is Contra, but with funky controls. So the way that Midnight Resistance works, in the arcade, it used a dial control stick, where you had, a control stick, and then on top of it you had a dial that you would spin as you play, and that controls the direction you're pointing. However, yeah, it was really neat. It's a really neat way to control a game. However, when they translated it to the Genesis, they couldn't exactly put a dial on the Genesis controller. So they instead, there are multiple different ways to control it. There's a mode where it's kind of like Contra, and you just go in the direction you point. I don't like that mode very much. And then there's this mode, which is rotational control, which is the mode that I am more used to and I enjoy playing. However, it is kind of hard for people to understand the first time they play it. You press B in order to spin clockwise or counterclockwise, and B to spin back the other way.
Oh. Okay.
It's a little funky, but you get used to it.
I mean, fair enough. You didn't have, like, sorry, oh no, sorry, Grandpa.
Sorry, Grandpa.
Sorry, Grandpa.
Didn't get enough keys.
Aww.
So here's the final level. A horrifying nightmare of faces.
Oh yeah, the good old face nightmare.
Yeah.
It's a typical, like, final boss. Either it's some sort of, like, turtle minotaur or the face nightmare.
Turtle tar.
Yeah. Yeah, in Mario. A large beast person at the end of a maze.
Okay. I had absolutely no idea what you were Thank you for explaining. Nope. Wrong way, Andy. Wrong way, Andy. God, Scar's just getting beat up. Okay, Andy, almost. Gotta throw Scar off the edge. There you go.
Yay! Oh, you got a suplex Scar.
You gotta suplex Scar and throw him into the fire. Bye, Unky. Unky Scar.
I appreciate the head turn at the end, Simba looking back like, is that it? Really? Alright, cool.
Alright, so it is 4-2.
Yep, or in this case, it's 8-2. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Alright. Wow, he figured that out fast, didn't he?
Incredibly fast. Yeah, like both players just making short work of this boss. I am not regretting giving the boss just like 3 health instead of like 100, like he usually has. However, this is just the beginning.
So, Alpha got a barrier attack, which is actually really good for this section. Because it makes it so the faces just cannot get close enough to you. However, they do still spit fire, which,
sometimes you spit fire.
Alright, final boss time. And
gosh, this is so stressful.
Would it be a final boss if it didn't have 3 forms? Would it be a state that I'd give today if it didn't have 3 forms? Alright, there it is.
And the short-lived brain.
I forgot it.
Alright, Andy's doing the jump. Nailed it on the front. Oh,
Nailed it.
come on. Wow.
Sanders like, I want you all to suffer like I did.
And congrats on Alpha 5 for saving the entire family. Nice. All right, well, Andy's gotta keep going there.
Can Andy make his way through the exploding section that Alpha spent like 10 minutes on?
Gosh, yep, nope, it's the true final boss. Yeah, that move, that. Yeah,
Wow,
okay.
we got that immediately.
And on to Sonic 2.
Alpha moving on to Sonic.
Okay, one weird thing I really appreciated more from Bionic Commando Game Boy version, they show you the sprite of animation when you're mantling over a platform. They show that to you way longer than in the NES version. NES version is for 1 frame. Here, it sticks around for a couple of frames. And oh, you're just dead. Okay. Fair enough.
Follow me! Dead. I don't know how both of them fell for that. That's really good.
Alright, so we are at 4 games completed to 3, or because Andy is from the winner's bracket, it is 8 to 3 right now, which means 5 whole points of difference, and that translates to a minute 15 head start in the decathlon.
Alpha is putting up a good fight, honestly.
Wow! Okay, shout out to Mid-Boss, who just got incredibly wrecked the second time around.
What? Oh no! Okay. Andy was like, I am not falling for that 2 times in a row.
No. And Andy makes it.
Andy makes it. Alpha gave up very quickly on Sonic the Hedgehog, and making the incredible mistake to try and do Castlevania Bloodline. Oh my goodness, they keep falling for my trap state. Wow.
Oh, I need to tell Andy that he did it.
Oh, it is done? Okay, I was about to say, does this level end?
It ends. There's just more anime people talking. It's just, I love this game so much. It's just so good. It's like, what if we took Bionic Commando and we made it for this platform, but we also made it incredibly anime? And on to the Jungle Book. So... Okay, so let's see. $10 gems and beat the game, okay.
So, this game is a collectathon, as I like to call it, where the goal is to collect all the gems and then make it to the end of the level. In this case, end of the level to fight the boss. This is another one given us by Wolfman. Thank you, Wolfman, for that. Really appreciate that. Wolfman coming through. Oh, Alpha very quickly deciding, you know what, this is a trap state. I'm not going to subject myself to this. And moving on.
Good. Let's go.
Bionic Commando one more try.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised. There are so many other games you could try here.
Gosh, yeah, Alpha 5 just not... I wonder if it can't be a control thing. It's just like, yeah, just hold right. But again, like, you know, I am someone who has grown up with this game and played it a ton, and I am not currently fighting for my life in GDQ Hotfix Gauntlet terms, at least. So I am not in that position. So it's easy for me to say like, oh gee, just push this combination of buttons, but I'm not in. Oh my gosh, did Mowgli just fall into a lava pit?
Oh, that's my favorite part of the movie.
No, Mowgli, no.
My favorite part of the Jungle Book is when Mowgli joins the human village, and then they treat him like garbage. So he convinces the elephant to kill all the humans.
Oh, nice.
That's what happens in the actual book. They left that out of the movie for some reason. I'm not quite sure why.
You can't show everything, you know?
Look for the fire.
All right. I believe. Come on, Alpha 5. Just hold right. Just hold right. Yeah! Like that. I'm rooting for everyone so much, but also I want to see Glaylancer. I want to see what that is.
I want them to show Glaylancer too. They're avoiding it. Extraordinarily rude.
Oh, did Andy do it? Yeah, our story comes to a close.
Yay! Andy has a big lead on Alpha now. Absolutely going to give him a head start in the following. Yes, Glaylancer!
Ah, yes. Your mistake was engaging the mid-boss when you should have just left. Though I think you might need to actually destroy the mid-boss, but it's a fairly expedient fight, as Andy showed.
And he immediately dies. Mer?
What the heck am I looking at?
It's a shmup.
Oh.
It's the final boss of Advanced Buster Hawk Glaylancer, the best shmup ever made.
Is it another giant head?
It is not another giant head.
Okay, what is it?
I don't know. I have beaten this game probably dozens of times, and I frankly do not know what it is.
Oh my gosh. I think Alpha 5's gonna do it.
Maybe. Yes!
Yes!
Alpha 5 did it!
Alpha 5 did it! Did it! Oh my gosh!
Good job, Alpha 5.
Okay, Alpha. We have an update from Alpha 5. Says, I feel so much better.
Aw, I'm glad. Listen, this boss is hard, but like if I can do it, Andy can do it.
Yeah.
He's way better at video games than I am, and I've beaten this boss many times.
Can you hear me, comrade?
Jungle Book?
Jungle Book? Jungle Book! Right, so with Binding Commando, that means the score is now 10-4, which is still a bit of a lead, but not an insurmountable one.
Yes.
But this is why, I was, I'm glad both contestants agreed to this, because this just makes for, like, I think, instead of having to count points, the winner of the Hotfix Gauntlet will be whoever finishes the final state first. And that's easy, that's a split-second thing. That's easy to recognize.
Yes.
Oh, right, I completely forgot about Jungle Book. Yeah, that's right. It is 12-4. Boing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I look away for a moment. Oh, there it is. There's the weird flesh beast. It's hiding underneath that weird case thing. Ah, it's a shmup. You fight anything in a shmup.
Yeah.
This could be Zero Miss, though. I mean...
It is going to be Zero Miss.
Yeah, we just fight like Zero Miss in the background, fighting like the Warriors of Light. Like, do you mind?
So out of all of the states that Andy has left, he's probably not going to try for Bloodlines again unless he beats everything else. I don't really blame him. This form is the one that's like really tricky. Oh! Okay, he's almost got it. At this point, the boss turns into this orb and you just gotta avoid him.
Orb!
Almost.
How many bananas does it take to destroy Tiger?
That's a good question. I'm afraid I have yet to attempt it myself. Oh no, the monkeys!
Oh no! Thank you, small
More.
elephant, for providing a checkpoint. You ever have that thing where you want to say a word but you can't find it and your brain offers up helpfully an entirely wrong word?
You know what my favorite part of the Jungle Book was?
What is it?
When Shere Khan spat circles of fire at Mowgli.
Oh yeah, and then he fell into the lava. Iconic ending.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I'll be honest, I have not seen the Jungle Book in like a decade or more, but pretty sure that's not how it ended. But what do I know?
Yeah. Stories can surprise you.
Alright, on the final phase again.
Gosh, that tiger can take so many bananas.
Oh, that's such a good quote. I love that quote. He's got it. Just got to avoid the ones chasing him still. And there you go. Yay, Andy did it. He beat Glaylancer.
Nice.
So Glaylancer is my favorite shmup of all time.
Really?
Yeah, I've played a lot of shmups, and it is my favorite. It's just like the best quintessential. It's my platonic ideal for a shmup. It's simple. It's got exactly what you'd expect a shmup to be. When you think shmup, I think Glaylancer.
Oh, interesting.
We have
should give
10
it a
minutes
shot.
left in this match. Andy only needs 3 left. I don't think he didn't beat Shere Khan, did he?
No, Alpha 5 noped out, unfortunately.
Oh. At least he gets to experience the majesty that is Sonic Pocket Adventure. Fun fact, you know who made this game?
No.
Sonic Pocket Adventure? It was some devs at SNK were tasked to create a Sonic game for their console, and then after they made it, they decided, hey, we did such a great job working together, why don't we leave SNK and form our own game company? So they did. It is real gutsy. And then they made a game company called Dimps, which went on to make Sonic Advance, Sonic Advance 2 and 3, and Sonic 4, and Sonic Rush. So they basically started making all of these Sonic, handheld Sonic games. But it all came about because they were hired to do this. And then they're like, hey, we like making Sonic games. Let's just continue to make Sonic games.
And Andy having some trouble resisting midnight.
He gave up very quickly on Oh, Andy completely not noticing he is out of ammo.
Oh no, that's important. You gotta have ammo.
That's very important.
Oh no. Alright, Alpha 5. Final confrontation.
Andy, you have 12 ammo, sweetheart. I mean, you can go for that. That's fine. You're just going to lose your flamethrower, and it'll turn into the normal pea shooter. I think he just realized, like, oh, I'm out of ammo.
Hey, can Dr. Robotnik breathe in space?
Don't question it.
I...
Everyone can breathe in space. It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay. I guess.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, it's this version. Oh my gosh, it's a handheld version of my favorite Sonic boss music.
Yeah,
Nice.
all of the music in this game is from Sonic 3. You know, it's really fascinating to me. So this was like 96 or something. Not super long after Sonic 3, but at this point, Sega basically had to pay a company every single time they wanted to use music from Sonic 1 or Sonic 2. And even though all of the levels in this game are based off of levels from Sonic 2, they didn't want to do that. So they made all of the music be from Sonic 3 instead. However, by this point, they never use music from Sonic 3 in any of their games, and they never release Sonic 3 because it's in a weird, litigation limbo.
Oh no!
Wow, Andy, are you seriously trying Borderlands again?
Sure!
Oh my god, if you beat this, I'll be so proud of you. I
Wait,
can't believe he looked at Midnight Resistance and Alien Soldier and decided this was the best option.
Wait, is Sonic standing on the bomb explosion?
Yes, he is! He's that
Wow!
fast.
Sonic's so cool.
I don't remember the name of the company that made the Sonic 1 and 2 music. But they have to pay someone else for the rights to the music. Sega does not own the rights to Green Hill Zone or anything. The music that's playing here is the Sonic 3 boss music.
Has there ever been, like, a constant and consistent number of times you have to bean Dr. Wily to, like, win?
I don't know about Wily. For Eggman, it's always
Eggman, sorry.
Yeah, it's 8. But for most final
Okay.
bosses, it's 12. It's okay.
I'm glad Alpha 5 grabbed some coins before going over to fight Dr. Wily.
You know, my favorite, the Blue Bomber's main enemy, Dr. Wily. This is my favorite Mega Man game. Sonic Pocket Adventure.
Yeah!
Sonic the Hedgehog, we gotta defeat Dr. Wily. Oh, you gotta be careful, Xandra. What is it that Alpha 5 is picking up one of just to make sure he doesn't die? Is it a coin?
I believe that's a ring.
Oh, is it?
Is
I
it?
had no
Yeah.
idea.
It's like, you know, it's like those names that get confused in your brain because, like, well, yeah, it's round, it's gold, it spins, it does ding when you grab it. Like,
Yeah, coins commonly go ding when you pick them up. You know what they say, penny a day.
I wonder if Annie just really did not have a good time with Alien Soldier, or did not like
Or Midnight
get.
Resistance.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a shame. Those are two of my favorite Genesis games, and he's like, you know what? No, they suck. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, maybe also, it's one of those things where, like, you know, you couldn't know that Bloodlines is going to be a boss rush. Maybe Andy figured Alien Soldier, probably another boss rush. And that turned out to be the one that's like, nope, surprise! It's
Yeah.
just the one boss.
Just the one boss, and very, very fast. Definitely the fastest of these states than Midnight Resistance and this by far. I don't think Andy has enough time to complete this, even if he did do it perfectly.
He does have enough time to style, though.
That is true.
Alright, Robotnik, please, less posturing. Also, okay, I just want to say it. That's a Game Gear game on the right?
No. This is Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Oh, right, okay, because that is an amazing way to design, like, a legible, tiny Sonic. With, like, the black outlines, that looks great. Those graphics are incredible.
Yeah, this game looks great. Would you believe it if I told you that the Neo Geo Pocket Color is a 16-bit system?
Really?
Yep. It very much looks 8-bit. It looks really, really good for 8-bit.
Yeah.
8-bit. But it is, in fact, a 16-bit system.
Alpha 5 did it!
Alpha 5 did it!
Yeah! One more point. That's going to make a big difference. 15 seconds worth of difference, actually.
Oh, on to Sonic. I don't think that Alpha 5 has a chance of beating Sonic 2. Even if he did everything perfectly, I'm pretty sure it takes more than a minute and 10 seconds. And he is no speedrunner of Sonic 2. Believe me, I would have known. I would have made it so that neither of them would have this tape. I would have given Game Gear Sonic 2 instead.
Oh, Game Gear has so little room on the screen.
Yep.
You think Alpha 5 can finish in 35 seconds?
Probably not. But I say we give it to them anyway. Let them have their fun. They're good video games. They're both playing really good, like, near 10 out of 10 video games. I gave...
Pretty good game.
Oh my god, Andy!
No!
Andy just jumped off the ledge!
No!
Did
Don't
you
do
on
that!
purpose?
Well...
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And time! Alright!
Time.
Whew! Oh, should we bring the runners in while I do some calculations?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to hear what they have to say. So, Andy has beat Alpha in the first match, 7-5. That means that Andy will get a bit of a lead start on the next match.
Yep, I'm entering the numbers in my spreadsheet as we speak.
Thank you. But we will be having our second match. Don't go anywhere. We're getting our players in here for a, oh, perfect. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi, friends.
Like I said, it's a headset, so I'm not sure how the quality is. I apologize in advance if it's bad.
You sound fine.
Cool.
Okay, my headset's working now.
So, how are you doing? What'd you think?
The Bloodlines goal is very long.
Yes. It was a trap state.
Yeah, I knew Andy was probably going to beat Bloodlines, because I've never beaten Bloodlines.
I didn't do Bloodlines.
only-
I actually didn't finish
okay.
Bloodlines. I died of Dracula after 10 minutes, and then I skipped and went to other ones. Then I went back to it after 7. But it
I
was
can't
just,
believe you looked at Midnight Resistance and Alien Soldier and were like, you know what? I'm going to do Bloodlines instead.
yeah, they were really hard.
I knew I couldn't beat Sonic 2 because it's like, okay, I know how to beat the first one, and then I know I don't know how to beat the second part, like, at all. It's really hard, especially with no rings. With rings, it's easy. But Bionic Commando, those inputs were way harder than they needed to be.
I mean, it's kind of how it controls on the NES, too, so...
Okay, I've never played the NES one either, so...
You put a lot of effort in that, but I'm really glad you got it in the end.
Yeah, I went back to it because I just couldn't feel myself beating the other ones, and I was really worried about the flying one, just because it's a shoot 'em up, and if I die in one hit, I just didn't want to figure out whether or not that state was going to be worth my time.
Andy did get that one.
I did, yeah.
What did you think of it?
I mean, it's kind of neat. I wasn't sure why it was auto-firing at first, and I realized it was just, like, I guess, fully powered or whatever.
No, I just turned it on to auto fire because I like having it on auto fire.
That's fair.
Anything that makes games not Master's game makes me happy.
Exactly. That is my favorite shmup of all time, by the way. I love that shmup.
That Mega Man was exactly as laggy as I thought it would be.
It was. It's really easy to beat Wily Machine when everything moves at 2 frames per second.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to congratulate you both on demolishing the Bionic Commando boss so quickly. That fight.
Yeah, I mean, it had giant, different colored hands, and like, okay, so I probably have to grapple those. And then
and then press the shoot button. Yeah, just press the shoot button, and then you win.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh, he dies. Oh, we both have 1 HP. Okay.
Yeah, usually that boss has a ridiculous amount of hit points. It took me like maybe 20 minutes to get it down to that point, so I figured, because the actual boss is the rest of it, you both nailed the swing, like, cockpit cannon blast in the first try.
Again, Bionic Commando 1 does the same exact thing for NES.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed the guy's head didn't explode.
No, it's the Game Boy. It's more anime, less gory. It's
I guess that's fair.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe I should have done the shmup one, because this is... if this is the last phase, this is easy.
The one where it just chases after you? Yeah, it's really easy. I still managed to die to it at least once. I mean...
Oh, no, I got killed by a billion eyeballs instead.
Yeah, in the NES... I know... How much do you know about the NES Bionic Commando Alpha?
I know you walk around to, like, different... But I've never played any of the Bionic.
Yeah, the part where you shoot the helicopter in the cockpit is exactly the same as the NES version. Only you're shooting Hitler in the head and his head explodes in gory fashion.
Yeah, that was... like, I jumped down the first time, and I nailed it. And then the next 2 times I did that, because I game overed, I fell down and then witnessed the wrath of,
Machine guns.
Liquid Snake and a hind.
Yeah. That said, it's actually only Hitler in the Japanese version of NES Bionic Commando. It's Master D in the actual US release. But he still has the Hitler mustache, so I mean, it's still Hitler.
It's important.
So what are the? How about the other games? What were the other ones? You did. You worked hard on Lion King, Andy.
I did. It's because I know what the game looked like. I've played it many times before. I've seen speedruns of it. It's like, I think I can figure this one out eventually with trial and error.
Yeah, so for Lion King, I have only played up to the SNES's version of the giraffes, and
that's level 2.
Yeah, but no. So the reason why is because for whatever reason it was submitted to Mystery Tournament and we played it as a reject, and we got the PAL version, which made me absolutely hate the game because it ran at 50 FPS and they fixed absolutely nothing. So like you would just clip through everything, it just didn't work.
Oh no!
So I decided that. And I also have heard that the SNES final boss of Lion King is by far the worst final boss of any version of it.
I mean, all you do is jump on him a whole bunch until you can get him to a position to throw him off. It's easy. Just jump on him a bunch. Play Mario.
Yeah, that seems hard, so I just didn't.
The platforming is harder than the actual boss.
Okay. Well, that one scared me. Jungle Book was interesting, but that tiger has too much health or not enough indicators.
I threw so many bananas at him.
That tiger can take so many bananas.
Yeah. Andy, I want you to go ahead and think about what you just said and again ask why on earth this tiger would be able to handle so many bananas.
I mean, I don't know why his tail caught on fire after I hit him with so many bananas either.
My favorite part of Jungle Book was spitting fire at Mowgli. Shere Khan spitting fire. I love that.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Why can't our tigers do that?
Right? That would have made like Calvin and Hobbes way better. It was already real good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Alien Soldier was fun. I liked Alien Soldier. I don't know if you're only supposed to mash the counter button to damage him, but that's the only way I found to damage him.
I found I couldn't damage him, and I immediately loaded state to a different game.
You didn't even try. You barely tried.
That was a fun one, except for when he decided to just delay the game forever by throwing me into the air and shooting laser beams. That wasn't fun until I figured out how to dodge all of it, but it still wastes a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
And Midnight Resistance is great. You can't play.
The game was impossible.
It's no, you like I said, flamethrower good. So you just take flamethrower and you just flamethrower everything.
You did say that,
Great.
but I mean, I ran out of bullets immediately with it.
You bought the 500 at the start.
Oh, I should have bought all the ammo. That's what I should have done instead of buying the extra life instead.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, no, the extra life ain't worth it. You start with, I checked, and you start with like the super fire flamethrower, and I'm like, okay, so if I die, I'm just gonna reload the state unless it's on like the boss.
How fast does the boss die with the fire?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah,
That's
pretty dang fast.
Yeah.
I
Very
love that. That was what you said is exactly shmup logic, but you were like scared off the shmup.
I was scared off the shmup because it felt like dying in that one. I knew. Okay, I felt more comfortable with the controls for
Fair enough.
Midnight.
Which is weird considering that game controls like
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. But no, just the side-scrolling shmups. I'm not great at the ones that are top-down like that.
Love those ones. Those are my favorites.
Yeah, sorry. The top-down ones are the ones I like. I like Xanac and basically Xanac. That's like the only shmup I really like. But I'm never good at the side-scrolling ones. Like I'm terrible at Galaga, and Galaga likes, or not Galaga. Gradius. That's it. That's what I'm thinking of.
I'm not really great at them either, but the game was auto shooting for me, so I figured I could probably focus on dodging and everything would work out.
Probably better than me trying to learn how to play Bionic Commando.
What was fire the answer? Should I use the fire or the twin guns? In the shmup?
Either. Fire's probably the better one.
Okay, I chose fire because fire seemed shorter range, therefore was probably stronger.
Yeah.
That's my logic anyway.
Xandra,
Yes.
have you completed your calculations?
Yes, absolutely. I double checked and triple checked and put everything in my spreadsheet to come to the conclusion that everyone in chat did like 5 minutes ago. But yes, so that is seven states to 5, which due to the winner's bracket advantage turns into 14 points to 5, and that's a difference of 9 points, which translates to 2 minutes 15 seconds head start for Andy.
Ooh, that's a lot of time.
The decathlon.
The decathlon.
Yeah, that's. I'm fine with that. That's better than.
I hope
one.
I hope we finally learn what the heck is going on Tanto R.
I still don't know. Okay, can you post that information that we need?
Yeah, I will repost it. First, though, we will have to go to break and get everything set up.
Yep,
so I will
give you-
repost it so you all know what's going on. And I'll
Thank you.
explain it to chat too.
Excellent.
All right. So thank you for the what's the word? Not commentary. Interview. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good luck in your following race.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Alpha, you gotta work really hard to make up that lost time. But
It's
you can
fine.
definitely do it. You're not out.
I'm expecting Hollywood Squares to win me the tournament. So.
Me too. Well, I mean, we have to do them in order. That's the thing. We have to get to
Yeah.
Hollywood Squares first.
You know what? That's true.
Yep. Right.
Alright. So, thank you all for watching. If you are watching, I want to remind you, Hotfix is brought to us by viewers like you. All of your subs and your bits help help us put on shows like this and showcase other speedrun events and speedrunners in the communities. So thank you all so much for your generous subs and your bits. Also, submissions for the West Coast weekend are open from October 18th to the 25th. So, I was way back in where my thing is no longer the 25th. Wow. Okay. So you can learn about our shows at GamesDoneQuick.com/hotfix. If you missed any shows or want to revisit past events, you can go to our YouTube, our youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick to check out our VODs. And then tomorrow, we're getting into the Halloween mood with Castlevania Symphony of the Night on TFS at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be having spooky games leading up to our Halloween that will culminate with a spooky game special on the 31st. So be sure to check that out. With that, friends, we'll be right back after a quick Twitch ad. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the GDQ Hotfix Gauntlet. I'm your host, Listar, and it is not over yet, friends. We have one more match of the Gauntlet. It has been a long time coming, but finally, it is Andy versus Alpha 5 on the final match, the Decathlon. This will be 10 states, most of which were designed by Xandra here. I was in charge of the previous match. Xandra is in charge of this match. So, Xandra, why don't you go ahead and take it away and tell us all about the Decathlon?
Okay, so, as previously said before, the Decathlon is the final match of the GDQ Hotfix Gauntlet. And basically, the previous match determined the head start that Andy will get. And so that means at 2 minutes 15 seconds, Alpha 5 can start playing. Our contestants will be playing 10 states back-to-back in the same order. The winner is the first to complete the 10th state. So it's not picking and choosing this time. They have to do them in order.
Yes.
And our states, we start with, by popular demand, the first state is Gauntlet 2. So we finally have Gauntlet on the Gauntlet.
I have been having people ask me to put Gauntlet into the Gauntlet this entire time. For the past several months.
We finally get to do it. So
Finally did it.
we start with Gauntlet 2, Kill a Dragon. And then we move on to Mega Man X4, because it's not over yet. And they need to get S rank in all 3 sections of the Cyber Peacock stage. Then we move into this is more of a little variety block for the Decathlon, with Puzzle and Action Tanto R, where they need to beat enough minigames to progress to the next stage of the story. And then they move on to F-Zero, a familiar state for some, where all they need to do is finish the race in first place.
Easy.
And then we move on to we can't have a Gauntlet without a game show. So we move on to Hollywood Squares, where our contestants will need to try to make a tic-tac-toe by picking celebrities in a grid of 3x3 and seeing their celebrities answer trivia questions and decide if they want to go with their celebrity's answer or disagree. And then
It's the only game show that we haven't had yet.
Yep. After that, we go into the puzzle section with Pack Attack for the Genesis, where they need to complete 5 puzzle stages. And then they will play 1 level of Dharma Dojo for the SNES. And after that, we move to the 8th state, which is the final stretch, where it goes into I guess it's about robots. The last 3 states are about robots. We start with Mega Man CX, where they just need to reach the screen transition in Airman stage. That's all they need to do, just reach the screen transition. That's fine.
That is not a good sign.
And then after that, they need to shift into the giant robot of Cybernator and defeat the bigger giant robot. And finally, we will move to the final state, Cosmo Tank, where they need to beat the game by finding and defeating Greg inside the maze. So the first contestant to find and defeat Greg wins the Hotfix Gauntlet.
Yep, and as we determined in our previous match, Andy gets 2 minutes and 15 seconds. That's what we determined, right? Okay.
Yep, 2 minutes, 15 seconds. So Andy starts when we start the timer, and Alpha 5 can start at 2 minutes 15.
Yes. We're just getting them set up now. but that is our states for it, all 10 of them. So I'm excited. I hope you all are as well. It seems like they're...
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
They're excited too. Thank you so much to Xandra for all of the extremely hard work on the decathlon.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for all of your hard work. It's been such an amazing ride since the start of this year. Holy crap, it's been so long.
It has been both a long time and very much not a long time. But yep, the gauntlet is nearly done. Just one more match. We will give them up to an hour and a half because A, I don't want to stay up too late. I have a bedtime. And then B, I don't want to make them play video games for 3 hours straight. That sounds like not a good idea.
Yeah, there's, everything in moderation.
All right, good luck to our runners.
All right.
All right.
And they're off.
And they're off. Andy moving first through the gauntlet.
So, first challenge, defeat the dragon.
Yes.
Well, defeat a dragon. You should probably defeat this one.
Gotta find your way through this maze. Solve my maze, Superman! I decided to give them the warrior. I find the warrior to be the best player to play as. I did make the state because I'm pretty sure Xandra has literally never played a Gauntlet game in her life.
No, it's a blind spot for me. I've never actually played one.
You should. They're fun. They're especially fun with multiplayer. You could play them with your girlfriend squad.
Ooh. That sounds fun.
Yeah. So the only thing here is that you gotta defeat the dragon. There it is. Defeat that dragon.
There it is.
Oh, the dragon's dealing so much damage.
Yep. Thankfully, a warrior has 1,300 hit points. I think that's a good amount.
Yeah, I gave a lot of health. Now there is actually a really easy way to cheese this fight.
Yep.
If Andy just moves up here and then faces to the left, he can still hit the dragon and fight it, without the dragon even trying to fight back. There we go. He found it.
Hey, all right.
Oh no, Red Warrior shot a potion.
Right. So that's it. Alpha 5 can.
Looks like he's going to make his way to the exit.
All right.
My original goal was to kill the dragon and go to the exit. So
I mean, Andy's in first place. Andy can showboat a little. All right. Yeah. Now on to Mega Man X4. Andy needs to get S rank in all 3 sections of the Cyber Peacock stage. This is no small feat, and I have equipped our players with 2 abilities that Zero can get from defeating Robot Masters. One is the Dashy Slashy, where you can attack while dashing. Right, easy S rank. Right, and Alpha 5 has begun. The other ability, which it really pained me to do this, but I had to do it. I have given our contestants the double jump, which is important in this one. Yeah,
you do hate double jumps.
I don't like them, but in this one, it's less. I can appreciate the Mega Man X4 double jump because it turns your slash into a spin attack that will actually destroy those yellow orbs, and that is really important to this section specifically.
Oh, he took damage. Does that mean that you might lose S rank? I'm not actually sure how the S rank works here.
If you basically have Andy just straight up showboating. Oh, okay. You can get caught by the orbs once and still keep your S rank, but you will. Yeah, Andy making this look easy.
You got it. There we go. There's the 3 S ranks.
Yep, easy peasy. On to the next one.
All right. Both Alpha and Andy. Andy has 2. Alpha has 1. And now we have Tonto R, Puzzle in Action.
Yeah.
So this is basically WarioWare before WarioWare existed. Unfortunately, Japanese only. Here's a little mini game. You just gotta find your way through the maze. Solve my maze,
okay.
Superman.
This looks so cute. It's
It
so
is.
adorable.
It's a small, cute video game. Go in! So you have to complete, I believe it's 4 of these. They're pretty small, simple mini games. This one, you will probably very quickly understand what's going on in it. There you go.
Nice, like the shell game.
Yeah. Do it again. Ooh. Oh, Andy's way better at the shell game than I am.
Alright, both players seem to be pretty good at the dash wall jump, which is pretty important in this one. Also, to be fair, I did give them the double jump. I did not tell them that they have it. So, they might not realize. Okay, they do. Alright, will Alpha 5 do it? Oh my gosh. Nope, nope. Ah, that was real close, but no cigar.
Very close. So now he has to redo the entirety of it. Ooh, that's going to lose him a lot of time.
Yeah. Yes, like getting caught by one of the orbs, it's not so bad.
Right. So the watch one here, also pretty simple. Just got to get it within the right time. This was an arcade game that got ported to the Genesis. There he goes! And he got it.
Let's reach the hot air balloon.
Alright, F-Zero time!
Hey, you remember this one? Just get first place.
I do remember this one, Xander. I remember that it caused a lot of trouble the first time it was here.
It sure did, but I'm fairly confident the contestants here will have no trouble with it.
So, in, I believe, the first, if not the first, then the second episode of the Gauntlet, there was a state where Xander started us in the very back of this stage, in the last rank, and then said, get first place. And you basically had to play the entirety of the level perfectly. Which Xander was like, hey, I was able to do it. But for our contestants who had literally never played F-Zero before, it was a little more difficult.
Yes.
Often referred to as the hardest state we have ever given, Xander decided to do a bit of an homage to it and give a slightly easier version of that state.
Yes, so this is not exactly that same state. I started them 3 positions ahead. So instead of starting in 15th position, they started in 12th, which makes a big difference in this one.
Yes.
They're now afforded, like, a couple of mistakes instead of none.
But it is a pretty long state, so if they do mess up, then it is a huge boon to the opponent.
Yep, this is why I really wanted to have an F-Zero state in this one, but also I wanted to make sure that, you know, it was a little bit more lenient considering the investment.
Yes. Also, we did want them to finish all of these states.
Exactly, that's the thing also. This is why I gave them, like, the double jump in Mega Man X4, because this is the second state in the decathlon. I wanted to make sure they could finish it. Like, failing once in the second section, fair enough. Like, I think that's about right. And Alpha 5 has stumbled into the game we specifically told him not to do.
Yep, we literally told him don't go in that one. So there are two stages in Tanto R that you basically need to be able to read Japanese in order to play. So they are basically impossible for our contestants.
Shout out to this lovingly animated little maze person.
I love him. He's going. He's doing his best. Okay, Andy is way in first here.
Yep. Yeah. If you play well and don't don't make any glaring mistakes, you're fine. It's really just an endurance game, and it's about not psyching yourself out.
Did you give her Fire Stingray last time as well?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my favorite. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Highest top speed, but takes a while to get started. Anyway, here's Hollywood Squares.
Hollywood Squares!
Unfortunately, since this was the NES, and I guess in that era they could not get licensed celebrities, so we have these people instead.
Here's Sam. Okay, Andy has gotten that question wrong.
Yep.
So-
See, though. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, please go ahead.
So chances are he's probably going to lose this.
Yeah, the center. This is a reason why I started them in the center square. It's kind of important, but also, yeah, the thing about Hollywood Squares is that you're not actually answering trivia. The celebrity is. You have to decide if you agree with them. So sometimes they will ask a true or false question, and you have to agree or disagree with the fact that the celebrity said true or false. So
Hey, it's me.
Get into double. Hey, it's you. Hey.
Liz is answering a question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you cannot win by default, because you have to actually. Liz needs to cinch this into just what's the term? Clinch.
Oh. Oh
no!
Oh, that's not good. It looks like Andy isn't even trying with the questions. He's just immediately guessing. It's like, hey, it's a 50-50 shot. Might as well try. Go for that RNG.
And Alpha 5 picking the correct flowers out of a hat. Oh, I like this game. It's memory with cute animals.
Yeah. The animations are pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad at these kinds of memory games. I just have a really terrible memory. But this one's a little bit better because the sound makes it a little bit nicer.
Yeah, and the sound also really helps you figure out, because this is a rather big grid, so the sound helps you remember which animal it was. I think that's a really, really clever way to do Simon.
Yeah. All right, Alpha is quite a ways behind. Messing up so much on Mega Man and then Tanto R really hurt him. However, I was about to say, I think Andy is struggling a tiny bit with Hollywood Squares, but he actually got it.
Yep, time for Pack Attack.
Pack Attack! I freaking love Pack Attack.
Okay, so the initial state you gave was level 30, and it practically made me cry. It was so difficult for me.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I don't know the game, so it was a little bit tricky for me.
So the goal, this is a puzzle challenge. You have to eat all of the ghosts in a certain number of lives. Look, RBW, I'm not happy I made Xander cry, okay? Trust me, I'm not. But these states are a little bit nicer, for sure. It looks like Andy has gotten the grasp of it pretty quickly, which is pretty good considering neither player really likes puzzle games. So I put actually a lot of puzzle games in this.
And also, to be fair, this one specifically, I really find Pack Attack interesting because it's one where you can really, really put yourself in trouble. If you don't do things correctly, you can set things up to be very, very difficult for your future self.
Yes, absolutely. If you mess everything up.
Alpha 5 seems to be doing pretty well. 2 laps left, already in 2nd position. Right! Andy making short work of Pack Attack.
Is Andy going to clear this in literally? We gave them an hour and a half. All of the people who tested this took an hour. Cat knows these states, knows these games way better than this.
Yeah, like shout out to Cat, who was able to test the entirety of the decathlon and gave like a good, like, at least an indication that, okay, yes, this is not like completely broken.
Yes. So this one was one of mine. I love this game. I love this game so freaking much. You have absolutely no idea.
I want to play it. It's just everything.
You should play it.
Okay, Andy has figured out the basic principle.
Yep. The goal is to collect all of the same type and have it down there in the bottom line, while making sure that you do it in time, and also that the stack does not reach the top.
And it's Hollywood Square time!
Yeah!
Which celebrity? Gonna go with Dean. The first slide fastener. Oh, that's the zipper, isn't it? I appreciate also that the answer that the celebrity gives and the answer you actually have to agree or disagree with are sometimes very different.
Yes. Uh-oh. The Oni is getting really close to the top here.
Oh my gosh, right, the time limit.
There's a time limit. Ooh, that's a good setup for a wombo combo there. Oh, he only has 2 left. Can he cinch this deal? He can. Oh, he cannot. Oh goodness, very close to the top. Nope.
Oh no!
Almost.
Oh. Oh, that's gonna make a big difference.
Yep, that Alpha definitely might be able to make back time here. For a puzzle game, it's a pretty tricky one. You really gotta know what you're doing. And for the record, I do speedrun this game, and I do play it a lot. Like a lot. I love this game so much. So I'm seeing moves that should be being done, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Stop.
Right? Yes, that's how it is with a lot. It's watching someone else play a puzzle game can be very stressful.
Why did you put the green in front of the green? No. Andy, why did you put the Daruma in front of the Daruma? Alpha is struggling with Hollywood Squares. Not really a surprise, to be honest.
Game shows.
Game shows. Oh, I think Andy's got it.
Yep. Yeah, during decathlon testing, Cat makes short work of this. Big shout out to everyone who helped us make this show happen, by the way. A lot of people, a lot of effort went into this, and all right, here we go. Welcome to Mega Man CX.
What on earth is going on? So, my original idea was, hey, why don't we have the original Kaizo Mario? And Xander's like, no, they're both like well inundated with that, and I don't know. How about we give them Kaizo Mega Man instead?
Yeah,
like that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, Andy had way more experience with Kaizo SMW than Alpha, and neither of them had experience with Kaizo Mega Man, so I figured this would like make things a little bit evener.
Is he doing good? What?
No, okay, so half of these blocks are actually like there. The others you just fall through them. There's Kaizo blocks, and also, like, just to be clear, this entire stage has ice physics.
Oh no!
That said,
gracious.
yeah, I mean, they do have.
Oh, I see. This is slightly different color.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, they do have they have the Game Boy platform. I think it was Game Boy Mega Man 2 platform item. If they go check out their pause menu, they will find it there.
Okay, thank you, Xander, for giving this state so that Andy doesn't just completely blow us out of the water.
Yeah, no. To be fair, okay. When Kat tested this, like the first 7 states took half of the time. The last 3 states took the other half of the time. So the last 3 states are chunky. Yep, invisible platform over there. You don't need it because you can just use the tool you have, like the equivalent of brush plat. Also, yeah, I believe Andy has some audio problems right now. So let's listen to some more Pac-Man.
I like this song.
It's nice. It's really chill.
Pac-Attack has some really good music.
Okay, that's not a terrible state to be in.
Yeah. No, this is a pretty good setup actually. Fun fact: Pac-Attack is based off of an arcade game called oh snap! Hold on, I can't remember the name of it because it is really weird. I'm going to look it up for a second. But it is not originally a Pac-Man game. There's no arcade version of Pac-Attack. Which is a shame because I love arcade games and I would love to have an arcade version of Pac-Attack because Pac-Attack is really good and I love it a lot.
All right, Andy has made it. Dang. Yep. This is why I said the screen transition. Thankfully, Andy does not need to be Airman. So it's on to...
You should have given him Airman.
Little Airman is a heck of a fight. Alright, so on to Cybernator, where the goal is to defeat the bigger giant robot. And Andy has found the laser very quickly, which is important because the starter weapon I did not bother upgrading much, if at all, in this state. Cybernator, one of the games I also speedrun. I love that heckin' game so much.
We have had it multiple times on this show so far.
Yep. Thank you for letting me put this game in so many times.
Of course. That's okay. I found it. The name of the original arcade version of Pac-Attack is called Cosmo Gang the Puzzle, which is a very weird name, and I could not remember it for the life of me.
Cosmo Gang the Puzzle is a heck of a name.
Oh wow! I think Alpha's going to get Dojo first try.
Nice. All right, and Andy has made it to the bigger robot. Right, on to the final 3. So both of our runners are on the final 3 states. So for Cybernator, they have a couple of lives. But if they wipe out at the boss, they have to redo the sequence.
Yo, is this a... Oh. What the heck is that Maverick called? Storm Eagle? Some good stuff.
Yep, it's an 8-bit version of Storm Eagle.
That's a good 8-bit rendition of Storm Eagle, I like that.
Yeah, so I really love Cybernator, but the the Japanese version has a way more developed story that they really gloss over in the localized American version. Like there's a bunch of recurring characters that have just been entirely cut out. There's a lot. It's which is why I do like playing. There's a someone did a fan translation of the Japanese version, which really like gives a different perspective on the events of the game.
So I do want to put a little bit of a shine on Alpha 5. He was way behind. He was like 3 games behind. And now he's only 1 game behind. So
Yep.
Definitely making up time. However, these are all very long states at this point. So it is possible that he will regain and in fact tie it up with Andy, especially if Andy continues to struggle against this giant enemy robot.
Yep, and the giant enemy robot is a bit of a struggle, especially since it is made up of multiple destructible parts, and Andy has to restart the sequence.
Ooh.
Also, the giant robot is a bit of a damage sponge, so though the game very clearly tells you when something is doing damage, you kind of have to trust that you're actually making progress. And yeah, shout out to this Kaizo Mega Man game that has actual Kaizo blocks.
I like that.
If you're gonna commit to the bit, I mean,
yeah. I'm not a fan of Kaizo blocks myself, but that's okay.
I know. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say fun fact about me that I'm sure none of you knew, but I have made and continue to make Kaizo ROM hacks. But none of them have Kaizo block. There's a single Kaizo block in my hack, and it falls you into a hidden trampoline that bounces you up, and then there's a text block that says trolls are overrated, mischief is the new meta. That's how I feel about
Nice.
That's how I feel about Kaizo blocks.
And I appreciate that you put a single one, so you can say my ROM hacks don't have any Kaizo blocks.
My ROM hack has Kaizo block in it.
Oh yeah, folks in chat saying Front Mission Gun Hazard. Yeah, I believe was made by the same developer and pretty much is the same engine.
Ooh. See, I haven't played this. Maybe I should play second here.
Oh, Liz, where might one find your ROM hacks?
You can check it out on Super Mario World Central. It is called Mario Left the Garage Door Open Again.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's a very forgetful friend. That's okay, he's doing his best.
This giant robot is very trouble.
And he's putting in a lot of effort here. It is definitely a sponge. To be fair, Alpha is also hitting a huge wall. Who would have thought that a Kaizo ROM hack would be difficult?
Right? Thankfully, they have 8 lives, and the 8 starts them off in a fairly nice place.
Yeah.
Cat asking, when is the Cheat Man challenge? Never. The Cheat Man Cheat Man cheats. He's unfair.
That genuinely would have been great. So I love Cheat Man.
Cheat Man cheats though. You can't trust Cheat Man. Fell to the Kaizo block. No. Oh gosh. Oh, it's the cheat. Oh. Yeah, I have not watched a lot of.
Oh, really? Oh, you should. Homestar Runner, in my eyes, holds up to this day.
Nice, yeah. I do appreciate you gotta have blue hair. That's the part I know.
Oh, hair. Name of the game on the left. That is Cybernator for the Super Nintendo. Technically, this is the
local
Super Famicom version.
Let's see. This is Cybernator, the Super Nintendo version. The Famicom version is called Assault Suits Valken, and is the same game except the cutscenes work differently. I think this is the American version.
You think?
I'm pretty sure because I know, I'm pretty sure. Like I'm doubting myself now. But I'm pretty sure this is the American version because it doesn't have anime portraits.
Gotcha.
Yeah, actually, I know for a fact this is the American version. Okay, good. I will trust my past self. Oh, and Andy has made it to the final phase of the bigger giant robot.
Doesn't have much health though. Is this the final thing they asked to kill in the Cybernator state?
Yes, absolutely. The big. Oh my gosh! Oh, that was so
Alpha.
Oh my gosh! Alpha saves it. There we go.
Boom! Good stuff. Our competitors are now even. And Andy messes it up at the final thing. We could actually see an upset here as Alpha moves into the lead. Not necessarily. He has to beat Cybernator, and Cybernator is hard.
Oh my gosh, that was such a clutch use of the floor. Alpha 5. Oh my gosh. Whew. Proper use of the tools at your disposal. Hecking incredible.
Now it's a race.
Yeah! And Alpha 5 finds the laser. Okay, good. Yep, we're good. Now it's a race. They have caught up to the same state. Let's see if they'll make it to the same fight. I actually don't know if the Konami code works in Cybernator. Maybe.
Oh. Well.
sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you get crushed by the auto scroller. Yeah, I think we're gonna see the end of the decathlon tonight. I'm glad.
Thank you again to Xander for helping us put on the decathlon. And thank you, of course, for helping me for the entirety of the Gauntlet. The show would not have been the same without you. It wouldn't have existed, frankly, without you.
Same. The show would not be a show without you either. Thank you, Liz and Richard, and everyone who's helped make this possible.
Yes, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
It's been great.
Yeah,
We have 2 states left. And of course, they're 2 of your favorite games.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
I would have ended on Ristar, but they wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
They kept shooting it down. It's like Alpha's only played up to level 2, and he's beaten it multiple times.
One day.
Darn it, Alpha. One day, eventually, I'll get someone to play Ristar. Oh. Pause.
And yeah, thanks to Wolfman and Kat and everyone else who pitched in with states and help.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I specified the bigger giant robot. You defeated a giant robot, of course. But what about the bigger one?
Hey, Xander, do you know what chicks dig?
Giant robots?
Giant robots, you dig giant. Anyone?
I don't know that song.
Oh, it's Magus XLR, a very obscure Cartoon Network show that did not get the love it deserved, I feel.
Okay, so Alpha 5 has made it to the bigger giant robot. However, does not seem to have remembered what the weapon lock button is, and that's very important in this fight.
Wow, there's a lot of Megas XLR fans in chat. I don't fully remember the show. I'm pretty sure the plot of the show was about a guy who his car turned into a giant robot. It was giant mech fights. It was pretty cool. Alpha not making it.
No.
He does have more credits though, so he can get immediate attempts against this boss again. This is a
Yep, so
very, very tricky state. And Andy definitely has a lead on knowledge of this state.
Yep, that's for sure. Like, they're both, like at the same spot. Like, oh, okay, Alpha 5 has figured out the weapon lock. Okay, good. But yeah, Andy knows more, and that's gonna play a big part.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
shout out to that turret at the bottom. That is the bane of my existence when I run this game.
So this game gives you limited continues, right?
Yeah, you have 3 lives in the entire game. You can't get more. That's it.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's a rough run. There's like one spot where I usually like take a death to get a health refill, and that's it. It is a bit stressful. You can absolutely just fail out of it. Oh my gosh, Navy did it.
Andy got it. All right, Andy has.
All right,
one
let's see if
more
Andy will still talk to me after this one. It's Cosmo Tank time. Find and defeat Greg.
Gotta explore our way through the maze. Gotta find Greg.
Gotta find Greg.
So, Xandra, where is Greg?
Greg is in this maze. Specifically, Greg is immediately behind you when you start. But you don't necessarily know how to defeat Greg, so the answers are in the rest of the maze.
But can you defeat Greg as soon as you enter the maze?
Technically, yeah, but you'll have to figure out a lot of stuff if you're not expected to. Okay, so Andy has defeated the one mid-boss in the maze that lowers Greg's health. So it's going to be a little bit easier to defeat Greg. However, still got to find him.
Yes.
And also, once they realize where Greg is, or where it is compared to like where they start with, then they will find, oh, they have a checkpoint now. Now they can just turn around and go do the fight and not have to do the whole maze again. It's gonna save them time. It's like, I'm being nice by doing this. Oh! Nope. Andy quickly mashed through the map.
Uh-oh.
You thankfully can just go back into the room and see the map again, but...
Oh, that's not the way.
Nope. I specifically told him, if you leave the maze, you are going the wrong way. But yeah, I love the Cybernator music. It's just, there's a lot of really good tracks in it.
This is Konami, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Konami was really
Also
good
preferred-
form back then.
Yeah.
That's
Good audio in the Konami, 16-bit games.
Yeah.
I assume 8-bit too? I mostly knew the 16-bit ones.
Oh yeah, they had incredible soundtracks on NES.
Yes, Cat. Everyone asks, where's Greg? Nobody asks, how's Greg? Greg's feeling unstoppable. Thank you for asking.
His name is canonically Greg, right?
Technically Gregor.
Oh, okay.
I like to call him Greg because it's quicker and it's funnier.
Yeah, no, definitely. You found Greg!
There we go! Found Greg! So, I'm not sure if Andy found the one mini-boss that tells you how to defeat Greg. Because that's an important one.
Oh! Dead. That's not good.
No, because now they no longer have the Wiggle Beam.
Yep.
Now, Andy's weapon is back to level 1, and that means this boss will take forever.
This is so rude.
Yep. Yeah, so that's the thing, is it's actually bad to find Greg immediately without first finding, because if they just go straight and follow the hallway, they will come to the mini boss that tells them exactly what you need to do to defeat Greg. But yeah, the thing is that mini boss says Greg is holding the barrier. with his hands, shoot them using the Mega Laser. So you have to understand what the Mega Laser is and then shoot the hands to take the barrier down. And that opens up the actual fight.
Beware of Gregor's overwhelming power.
Yeah, you got it. Oh my gosh, Alpha 5 did it.
Hey, now it's a race. Both of our players on the final state. And what a state it is.
Alright, well, back at it.
I will be right back. I need to run to
I'll be right here.
Alright, that's great. Otherwise it would be very quiet and that would be awkward. Thank you.
Okay, so that door at the end of the hallway is exactly where the mini-boss tells you how to defeat Greg. So hopefully Andy will get to it. Oh my gosh! Alpha 5 figured it out immediately. Testing out the controls made him realize there was a door behind him. Well, we'll see if this actually helps them. Helps him though, because now he does not actually know how to do it. Or did he? Wow! Okay, that's kind of incredible. I was not expecting anyone to figure that out. Dang! Oh, but no, regular shots actually don't do anything to the hands. You have to use charge shots. The Mega Laser is this, when you charge your main weapon. Oh, this is a race. Oh my gosh, this is a race. It's down to who? Oh my gosh, it is a dead heat.
So, hi. Seems like both of them have found out the what they have to do.
Yeah, Alpha 5 was testing out the controls and turned around and saw that there was a door behind him. So he went in and also has figured out the shoot the hands mechanic, which, as they are big and glowy, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a little obvious for someone who's been playing video games as much as these nerds have. This boss fight is annoying as hell, for the record.
It's so rough. It's so incredibly rough. Like, also, the big star-shaped projectile in the middle, if you get hit by that, you get ejected from the fight, and the boss regenerates.
Yep.
But yes, you can actually shoot out the glowy thing in the middle. This is, by the way, their lack of knowledge with the game is helping them, because this is pretty much one of the only bosses that has location damage. You might not think you can do this if you remember all the other bosses.
This is a close race.
Oh, right. Also, shout out to Game Boy Color colorization. I never realized that, yeah, the hands were clearly a different color. That made it very clear.
Ooh, yeah.
Right, like you said, when you played as many games as these two.
Oh no, Alpha. Alpha's very close to killing Greg, I think, but...
And Greg is very close to killing Alpha and Andy.
Exactly. Greg put in work today. Gosh.
Yeah.
We gotta give this guy a raise.
Please do not give Greg a raise. He is a robot bug trying to destroy the universe.
You know, I'm sure he's earned it.
No! Please!
I'm not sure what the problem here is.
Also, to be fair, the charge shot is no longer required at this point. You can just shoot regularly, but that might not be like apparent. But you will hear like the hurt sound when you do regular shots. But I know these players just picked up this game. They are not familiar with the wiggle beam. They probably don't know the difference in damage. This is still, though, a fairly safe strat to do.
Yes, it's just time consuming and like stressful, because if they mess up once,
yep, it's over. Yeah, they don't have enough health.
And they want to. Ooh, gosh, he is being extremely risky right now.
That was so close. Yeah, basically, if you don't look at a shot, it can't hurt you in this game. That's how this works. But oh my gosh, it's so
No!
No! Alpha 5 flew too close to the sun. It is hard to tell if Andy is hitting because we don't have sound.
Yes.
Andy will be hearing the sound when a bullet connects.
Assumedly, Andy knows that it makes an erg. So, he knows if he's hitting it or not.
Yep.
Is that like a hit spot you can do, like the off the right shoulder?
I doubt it. No, I think those are misses, and Andy is just playing it very, very safe.
Gotcha.
Still, Andy is in Andy's race to lose at this point, but it is like it's down to like one more hit.
I'm very impressed that Alpha has gotten this far.
Yep.
It was quite a... Oh, no.
No! Once again.
Quite a race. He was very far behind at one point. And Andy has been struggling with these past few states.
Yeah, I think both of these runners by now had a chance at victory, but like this Cosmotech is a hard game, especially when you're just thrust into the final boss battle when you haven't played it that much. Whew. Yeah, that was very rock and roll there, just like switching sides. Switching sides is the most stressful part of this fight. Also, too bad we can't see the boss's health bar, so we don't know how close Andy is.
Yes.
Oh, Alpha 5 has figured out you can just shoot the thing. You can literally just use regular shot, it's fine. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit.
Just don't get hit, forehead.
Yep. This is the PB strat. Just go for broke and no.
He's definitely learned a faster strat. Andy got
Andy's did it. Time 46 minutes exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that was so close.
That was really close.
Greg is scary. Oh, wow. Yeah, this was such a close fight. Such a close fight. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I still want to see
Andy
someone
declares,
double green.
Eat pants, Greg. Andy is very good at video games. He's not very good at threats and insults.
Oh, wow. What a nail biter. I'm really glad we ended on such a nail biter. This was so close. But yeah, fatigue and just like nerves can set in after like playing so long and being this close.
I told Alpha if he wants to try and finish this off, he's absolutely welcome to do it.
Yeah. Gosh, I love this game. I would love to make a spiritual sequel.
No, that would be great.
It's such a nice blend of game styles. It's like, it's not great, but it's just so good. And you play a cool, like, space tank named Tiger Alpha 1. How cool is that?
Hi, Andy.
Hi.
Hey!
Congratulations on your
Thank
championship win.
That was very stressful.
This is one of the most stressful bosses I've ever had to fight. Xandra made me play this. I absolutely hated this boss.
I really couldn't tell if I was doing damage or not, and then I realized I probably wasn't. But it was making sounds anyway, so I thought I was.
It was actually, like, if it makes sounds, you are doing damage.
Okay.
It's just that like, the way this works, this boss has a ton of hit points, and you really, like, it has some location damage, but it's really just, you just have to keep working at it. But if you hear the hurt sound, you're doing damage. There is a strat where you, like, there is a one pixel high line at the very bottom where you can actually hurt it through the shield, but that takes like 5 minutes.
Oh god,
to do.
That's forever.
So you probably, yeah, you're better off just doing what you did and shooting off the shield.
And
But
being
the
very,
speed
very
run-
gentle.
The speedrun doesn't get the item to shoot off the shield.
The world record does.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no.
Oh
yeah,
no,
the
Alpha.
Oh, that thing was actually an item that let me show off the shields?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So glad I went to that guy.
Alpha says Greg has too much HP.
Yep. He
Greg
sure
is too
does.
tanky.
Uh,
Hi, Alpha.
hi, Alpha.
Hey,
Hi, Alpha.
Greg has defeated you.
Why does Gregor have so much HP?
Yeah, the first time I got there, I didn't know I could charge my gun. And I lost all of my lives and had to redo it. The second time I did it, I learned I had a charge shot. So that was much easier because I could actually do damage. Who would have thought?
It was actually a really tight race. Alpha, you were doing incredibly on Greg, and Andy got to Greg like before you, but you were struggling really hard in the mid and early game, Alpha, and then by the end you were pushing through until you were both on Greg at the same exact time, which was very great. You very nearly had it. It was really close.
Yeah, I have no idea how much health this guy has. It just
A
takes
lot.
forever.
Too much.
Oh,
is
it's
the
way
answer.
too much. Way too much.
Yeah,
It's
and
also.
3 hits to death.
Yep. Congrats on like testing out. Like I saw that you actually like took the time to turn around and see what was behind you when you started.
Yeah, I was just looking and like, there's a reason you told us if we reached that, we've gone the wrong way, and I had a feeling it was because you started as far from the entrance as possible, so I turned around and walked forward.
Yeah. See, but then admit you missed like the mini boss that tells you how to beat the boss, but you figured it out pretty quickly.
Yeah,
So
well,
also
it didn't
mini
make
boss is
sounds
that-
until I held down the button, and then it made sounds. And then, do you have to charge shot him the entire time?
Yes.
No.
No?
So you
thought you
only
did.
need to charge shot off the two hand parts. After that, you can just use regular shots.
Why
Though,
didn't I? Oh, man.
yeah, it depends on like because you have multiple levels of lasers. The state puts you off at level 3, which is the strongest. It is faster to mash with that laser. Level 1 and 2, it's actually faster just to do charge shots. So it's not a bad strategy. It's just a little more precise and a little bit slower.
Yeah, no, so I couldn't quite tell exactly where my hitbox was, which was a little hard.
Yeah, that's the thing with this game. You have to learn it. How much you need to not look at a bullet for it to stop existing.
Yeah, and like sometimes I felt like I was definitely outside of the bullet, and then I was not. But
gosh,
yeah,
you two did so well.
You did. It was a very close race.
So let's if you'll indulge us, like what were your like feelings about like state to state? Like how about the Gauntlet start? Kill a dragon.
So the dragon didn't move for me, so that was a good start.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
he
he doesn't. He doesn't
He was
move.
very fiery at me. He fired a lot of fire.
He shot no bullets at me whatsoever.
Oh, he
he
shot
just
many
stood there and
bullets.
died. Like I had to make sure it was the dragon because I'm just like that was a big green lizard that did nothing.
He just kept shooting fire at me, man. It hurt
I
a lot.
wanted to give an easier state for the first state, just to, we wanted you to complete all of the states, but then you both did way better than we expected for all the actually more difficult states.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would have probably cleared Cybernator on my first try if my L key was bound correctly.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So it wasn't bound the first time. I noticed, I'm like, which one of these is like lock on? I know there's a lock on button. And
I forgot there was a lock-on button until like my third attempt. That was
yeah,
very
it's really important in that specific fight. Also, that's why it said like defeat the bigger giant robot.
well, I already fought a bigger giant robot.
robots.
Yeah.
the first one was bigger than me, yeah.
I
Oh,
was really
dang it.
happy when I
Alright.
pushed the start button. I saw a weapon called Floor because that sure saved me in Mega Man CX.
Oh, you
Yep.
used floor?
That
There's
was
a
incredible.
You
floor.
saved yourself.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
got
gosh,
knocked
I'm
off at like the end of the state by a bird, and I had known that there was a floor button, and I'm like, it just saves you. It just wins. You can only have 3 on the screen at a time though, so you can't just jump over the whole stage. Hollywood Squares was fun. I tried to use Liz to win, but she didn't work. So
Sorry.
and he's Pack Attack I have played a lot more than the first 3 levels. I don't remember the race I was in with in the
I own the game on cartridge on Super NES at some point in time. It's been a long time since I played it, but I know what it is. So
Yeah.
I was going to give level 30 through 35, but that made Xandra actually cry. So
Yeah.
oh no!
you have no idea how bad I feel about that.
Let me go double check what the race I did for that was. For pack attack, it was just level 20. So I don't know how hard level 30 and 35 was. If you gave me that, maybe could have.
Apparently hard enough to make Xandra cry.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. At least, you both handled Dharma Dojo pretty quickly, though.
You did.
Once I remembered how to play it, yeah, it wasn't so bad.
So I was trying to when I said I'd catch up, I tried to do the goal that Andy did, and on 4-1, I'm just like, I can't do this. I hate this because that was the race Andy did, and then you gave me 3-2, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. I don't have to be upset that I'm not going to complete the entire.
I was going to give for either 4-1 or 4-3, but I decided to give 3-1 instead, just to be a little nicer, because I know neither of you really like puzzle games that much.
I love puzzle games. I hate stacking and falling block games.
For me, it depends on what kind of puzzle game it is. If it's like an action type puzzler, then I'm usually pretty good about it. But
yeah, I love me some puzzle platformers. So
racing games was no challenge for you though. You both handled F-Zero State like nothing.
I was expecting Firefield. I was expecting you to brutally punish us. I was very happy that it was not that.
Yeah, it was not Firefield.
It's just like, if it's Firefield, it better just be survive a lap, because otherwise we're not probably doing it.
Yeah, that was the whole thing about, like, I preferred let's make a doable version of the one from earlier in the competition, but also, yeah, it was tempered by the fact that, yeah, we kind of expected, like, well, a reasonable person should be able to finish all of these.
Yeah, and then Cosmo Tank, eventually, when I'm paying attention, I'll probably go back and beat Greg, but after Andy won, I just lost all my focus and stopped caring, so...
Well, at this point, first place is Andy, second place is Greg, third place is Alpha.
Fine, I'll go beat Greg.
Better than Greg. Better than Greg.
Okay, how many shots does he take? Can I
Many.
lot.
So many. That's like yeah. It's a chunk of this speed run is just the Greg fight,
Yeah.
and of course he has that like cross-shaped attack that just ejects you from the fight.
Okay, I made sure
that
scared me.
Oh, that star kicks you out. Oh my god.
That's brutal.
Just kicks you out and then he regenerates.
Oh god, that sounds miserable.
Yeah, the old speedrun used to not even get the Mega Laser and just shoot under the shield, and that took about 5 minutes.
Okay, that's bad. Greg, why?
But yeah, you two did so well, and also like you went through like I know like the Mega Man X4 S rank race was a little bit tricky, but you did like I did the original version of that state did not give you the Koenbu, the
Spin Slash?
Yeah, the Spin Slash. But I felt like maybe for the second state in this decathlon, I should probably give you the tool to.
Yeah, so my experience for Mega Man X4 was playing this Legacy Collection on the Switch, but the problem with that is the way that I held my controller for that, I couldn't, I'd have to rebind everything because I'd use a Joy-Con, basically, because I used my hand in a weird claw grip to have, like, in terms of a PlayStation controller, my middle finger was on the triangle, my index finger was on circle, and my thumb was on X, and that's how I played that entire game.
Oh no!
And the inputs were weird for me because of that. But, that was actually, it was my favorite part of the Cyber Peacock stage, and I didn't have to fight the boss I hated the most, so... Because, I know the fast way you do it is you have to do, dash cancel, slashes, and that's hard, and it's RNG, so...
Oh, yeah, no, that's a rough fight.
I was expecting, maybe, like just beat Reaper Sigma and all the 0 things unlocked, and you just 2-shot him if you know the buttons.
Are you ready for round 2?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
ready for round two.
I was never ready for round 2, but he kept asking
It is the same
3 hours.
music too. Like the Cyber Peacock stage music is the music that plays when you're fighting Reaper Sigma.
Oh man.
Well,
But yeah,
G,
gosh, he did.
G to Andy, taking the
Yeah.
whole beings. No one expected.
Yeah, I think I didn't expect to get so close.
It was so close. Oh my gosh.
It was extremely close. There was definitely an alternate universe where you won that. Honestly, okay, considering that you fought Greg for another like 4 minutes afterwards and died, maybe even if you had the swaps, Andy would have won, but it would have been
I
close
mean,
still.
if he didn't finish, I probably would have still been paying attention, because the second I knew he finished, my intensity was out the window, because like I didn't have to focus that hard anymore. Like I just have fun.
So it's
I still don't know what's going on in Tonto, by the way. I have no idea. I made the cow go moo.
Yeah.
That was good. I accidentally entered a game I wasn't supposed to, and then I'm just like, I'm just resetting. Magic Hats was really fast, but that was easy. What other? I had Maze.
I did Maze. I did Magic Hat. I did Maze. I did Magic Hat. I did Stopwatch twice because Lucky gave me Stopwatch. I feel like I did something else too. What else did I get? Was it just those 4? Yeah, I did Maze. I did Magical Hats, and I did Stopwatch twice.
I hope you like them.
games.
If you like WarioWare, those games are actually really cool.
They're very WarioWare-esque.
Greg, how much HP do you have?
Too many.
Yeah, like I'm sure like in that other universe you managed to dodge that fateful shot and then like shoot Greg the requisite 113 more times to win it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was at like 1 HP when that happened too, and like that was just depressing.
Yeah, this is also gosh, Game Boy games and Damage Sponge bosses. This is why I like started off like near the end of the Bionic Commando boss fight, because that boss also had like immense amounts of health.
Yeah, well, I looked at it. It took 3 shots to drain 1 HP, so either it had even more HP, or it was like 30 health, and that's too many.
Oh, but... yeah, no, the boss was on 1 HP for quite some time before I made the fight.
Oh no.
It's not the strongest weapon.
Yeah, I looked at that and I'm like, I hope this isn't as stupid as Final Sigma, because that's X1 is a hard game.
It's kind of hard.
It's really just the final boss.
But gosh, thank you both for giving us such an incredible show, and thank you everyone like who participated. I'm so glad that to end the GDQ Hotfix Gauntlet on like such a nail biter. Really, it's been like very emblematic of the whole thing, and thank you both for like giving us such a good show.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for having us, as always.
Congratulations to Andy for going completely undefeated.
Now will get me next fishing game.
I will. I just need one game. Like I was pretty sure based on experience that the games for the first set were more Andy's speed, or he had like played other games in the series. But was hoping to do something with Cosmo Tank, but Greg just has too much HP. How was he not dead? I've been fighting him for like 5 minutes and just shooting him.
He's just too powerful.
Yep. He said, at the very start of the fight, can't stop me now.
Yeah, he has an overwhelming power. I just want him to die.
Because you've been knocked out, do you have any final words? Okay.
I guess I did play the most video games of everybody in this gauntlet.
You did! So, you played a lot.
I hope not to ruin another one if you invite me back, or, if you just have me make states and then you'll get things that are too hard. But you didn't use my Ninja 5.0 state that I gave, but that's probably for the best. Greg's dead!
You got him? Greg's dead?
I got him!
Alright!
Nice.
Alright! Yay! So second place goes out.
It took 7 minutes of bullets.
Andy beats it in 46 minutes and Alpha beats it in 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't fighting him for maybe like 10 or
minutes,
15
so,
of those minutes, but that's still too much, Greg.
Yeah.
There's only so much, Greg, that we can take. Well, thank you both so much, and thank you everyone for coming and watching. This has been the Hotfix Gauntlet. It has been a lot of work, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. From what I've been told, y'all have. We don't have plans for another Gauntlet yet, but who knows? Maybe in the future, when I'm not unbelievably busy. Gauntlet is a lot
Yep,
of
that's the
work.
mood.
We will come back with another Gauntlet. But thank you all for watching. Congratulations again to Andy. You are the only champion of the Gauntlet. Everyone else is dead. May they rest in peace.
Rip.
Gosh,
At least
it's like
until
I
next
can hear
time.
Alpha right now. At least until next time.
Yep.
All right. Thank you again to Xandra for being my co-host for this entire time and helping me out. You're wonderful, Xandra. And thank you to Richard.
You're wonderful.
Thank you to everyone for watching. That's it for us for tonight. Before we go, however, let's give a few more announcements. You can learn about all of our shows at GameStoneQuick.com/hotfix. If you missed any shows or you want to revisit past events, you can go to YouTube.com/GameStoneQuick. Check out our VODs. We will be having a new show in this time slot, every other Wednesday, because Gauntlet is done. We're free. Jimmy, we're free. Take these bracelets off me. And then also, tomorrow, we are getting into the Halloween mood with Castlevania Symphony of the Night on TFS at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be having spooky games leading up to Halloween that will culminate with a spooky game special on the 31st. So be sure to check that out. With that, friends, I'm done. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to go rest. I'm probably going to go play like Caves of Cud or Hades or something. Something to rest. Have a wonderful night. I love you all, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.